This is the Relationship Roundup segment where I get to have my friends come on the couch and we get to talk about all kinds of relationship topics. First, I want to introduce you to my friends. We have Laura Zoldesi. Am I pronouncing that right? Zoldesi, right?
Either way, that's fine.
Welcome back. And you have 2 kids?
2 kids.
Married 15 years. Okay, welcome. Barbara Rose back again. 2 adult girls, married 39 years. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And Andrea, this is your first time on the Relationship Roundup Cut.
Not married, no children.
However, you are co-host of Good Company Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
Monday through Friday. All right, so here's the question. I can't wait to talk about this. Friends, if you finally have had it with a friendship, how do you end or sever, or should you sever a friendship?
Well, Laura and I used to be friends when she was Laura Wadsworth, but now that she's Laura Zoldesi, we're just Facebook friends.
We need to have lunch for sure. I don't want to sever you.
No, I don't want to.
Okay, well, we've established that. That's good. But seriously, we've
Yeah.
all been through this.
Yeah.
When you have a friend and you think, this isn't really feeling like a reciprocity, I don't like spending time with this person, how do you sever that?
I did it passive aggressively.
And how does
You did it
that
passive aggressively?
Absolutely.
Did it work?
Did.
Now, so tell everybody, what did you do? How
I
did
just stopped taking phone calls. But it took a long time to get to that point. I mean, when the phone rang and I knew it was this person, I would get like a pit in my stomach, like, I can't talk to this person. It's toxic for me. And toxic is such a cliched word, but it got to the point where I got off the phone and I felt terrible every time. So I just stopped. And that wasn't the mature way to do it. I'm sure there was a better way, but it was the coward's way out, and I took it.
And it worked. So the person stopped calling you eventually, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you guys? How do you do it?
I think it takes a while to recognize that this relationship is toxic, that you're giving more than you're getting, or they're too possessive, or they're smothering you somehow, or they're just not making you feel good, and you get that feeling in the pit of your stomach that I don't want to be with this person. And I think it's almost like breaking up a romance. You're unsure how to do it. So passive aggressive is a really good way to do it. Just stop taking phone calls and
Do you feel like you also get better at it with age? Like when you're younger, you just talk about them to everybody else. It's gossip, and then as you get older, you realize that when somebody doesn't make you feel good, or it isn't adding something positive to your life, you break
You
up.
don't have time.
No.
You don't and as the Methuselah of the group, I will tell you that it does get easier, because you start to recognize life is fleeting, and you're losing time when you could be with people who make you feel good and who you love and care about, and here's somebody who makes you feel like guilty or unhappy or just not
and you
good.
say, why are we doing this?
I remember learning from you a long time ago, because you've been my free relationship expert. But I remember a long time ago, you're like, there's this book, it's called The Celestine Prophecy, which everybody's probably at least had it at some point.
A long time ago,
and you told me about this chapter, energy suckers, people who suck the life out of you.
Right.
So the toxic
Yes,
people.
and those are the people that you don't want around. So
Exactly.
you're like, read that chapter and then don't have those people in your life.
Right. Well,
Easier said than done.
Right, well, the point is, they suck it out of you, but are you allowing it? Are we allowing it? See,
And
it's
there's a
about
difference
setting
between
boundaries.
like backing off and severing.
Yeah.
Like you can slowly back off of somebody, but severing is rough.
It's
That's
rough.
tough, and it's hard to do, and you have to get to a point where you just can't do it anymore.
Because they don't necessarily see themselves that way.
Absolutely
Right,
not.
they don't.
No,
No,
absolutely
not at all.
not.
And we would attract them because they probably don't have a lot of friends.
Right. And
So all
you're
the time
nice
we've been
and-
listening and allowing them to suck the life out of us.
I know the passive aggressive way, but have you ever sat down with someone and said, it's like a divorce. It's like
Absolutely
saying,
not. I can't do that.
I really am uncomfortable with our relationship. And
Oh, no way. I
That's
don't have the
conflict. I can't do conflict.
I don't think
no.
that's
I have done it. I have done it.
How did they
It didn't go so
respond?
well.
You
But
definitely
you know
severed the
what? I had to
relationship.
speak my truth. I'm
Yeah.
tired of pretending everything's okay. I spoke, not in a cruel way. I just said, this is what's going on for me, and it's not working for me
So
anymore.
you said, I don't want to be friends anymore.
Yep.
I want to break up.
Wow,
But don't
that
forget,
is
she's
tough
had
because that
tons
is
of training.
That's
Well, yeah, but
that's
I'm
helpful.
54. It took me this long to do it.
I couldn't
It's
do it.
rough.
No
What's the best way to do it then? I mean,
Well,
because that's a difficult way.
It's
And then there's
difficult.
the
Okay.
there's
easy
the-
way.
It's either a
There's
quick
pushing off the
1-2 punch,
cliff.
it hurts,
Yeah.
or it's the long, drawn-out chronic thing. I'm for the, you know what, it hurts, get it over with, get it out, and then it's done.
I think writing a letter.
I think the more I drinks that right now. Okay.
On that that note, thank you so much for doing this. Is a tough question. You handled it beautifully, all of you.
Thank you very
So,
much.
if you have any comments on this, and I have to believe you do, please contact us at canyourelatetv.com or Facebook us or tweet us. So stay tuned because we've got Rate Your Relationship coming up next.